Good Friday, and we hope you all have had a tremendously successful week. This week we're going to talk about Blue Cross Blue Shield and Orthonet because many of our members have been receiving a new tiering letter this week and late last week. And so what we have found is this is becoming about an annual occurrence. About this time every year, since dating back to about 2013, many of our doctors still receive new tiering letters that either re-tier them, remind them of their current tier, or if they're new doctors, give them the tier to begin with. And so that's the letter that you would have received. This is the same program that has been in place since 2013. It only impacts City of Chicago employees that have the City of Chicago employee PPO. And so it's not even all City of Chicago employees, but it is enough of them that it is continues to be of grave concern and problems for many of our members in the Chicago area. Now, it's not just the Chicago area. You have to remember that it doesn't cover just the employees, but also their dependents. So some of our doctors, even down in Carbondale, have to deal with Orthonet from time to time if they happen to have a student that is a dependent of a City of Chicago employee that attends SIU. And so it's not location specific, it actually is plan specific. And it also indicates, incidentally, in the letter that they're going to expand this to the school district in Indian Prairie School District. And so here's the interesting thing. We've actually heard that before. They indicated that they were going to start this program with Indian Prairie back probably about 2 years ago. And so now they're saying they're going to do it again. And so we're not sure exactly when that whole portion is going to begin, but we do know that the City of Chicago is. Now, what do you do from here if you received a new tier? As we did in 2013, and we have every year since then, we strongly urge our members who received a tier or a new tier to appeal their tier if they do not agree with it. In other words, if you got tiered in tier 2 or tier 3 and you were downgraded or it's your first tier, we would strongly encourage you to appeal your tier. And at this stage, what that means is you want to write a letter to Blue Cross Blue Shield according to the letter by November 11th, telling them why specifically that you believe that your tiering was incorrect. We actually saw this work quite a bit in 2013. We actually have resources on our website for you to be able to access. So ICS members, jump out, do a quick search at ilcairo.org, and when you search there, you want to search the terms, you want to search Orthonet Appeal, and what you'll get is directed to a very specific article or two that are going to help you through the appeals process. It'll give you the things that you want to look up in your office and the statistics that are important to be able to include within the letter when you send it in for your appeal. If your appeal is denied, we also have resources for that that equip you on what you could do next if you would like to take those extra steps. And so this is, although not a new program, it is an important program to the ICS, as are all of the programs that inhibit your ability to be able to treat patients and bring them back to health. You don't want that, the patients don't want it, and we don't want it. But what we do have to do is find ways to navigate through these scenarios. And from our standpoint at the ICS, we are really efforting through communications with large employers and the importance of chiropractic in their plans to the regulatory bodies and how they regulate plans such as Orthonet and Blue Cross Blue Shield. More importantly, even recently with the Optum and the $60 per diem, we believe that is straight out of the book of provider discrimination, and we are really working diligently to be able to correct that. So in your case, though, if you got the tiering letter, please appeal. It's very important. Get your resources. Jump on at ilcairo.org and search Orthonet Appeal for some resources to help you out through that. Hope you have a phenomenal weekend, and we'll see you again next week.